The Strait of Hormuz just reopened after a 10-day ceasefire. Iran's foreign minister made the announcement this morning. But here's what nobody's talking about. The terms ships now travel on routes designated by Iran. Transit is coordinated with the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps. Tolls are charged. And every tanker needs permission to pass. Here's what happened. The strait is open, but Iran now sets the lane. Every ship that passes goes through Iran's domain. Routes controlled and tolls collected at the gate. The strait reopened, but Iran dictates the fate. Iran's foreign minister Eragi posted the announcement today. The Strait of Hormuz is declared completely open. That's what the statements say. But the terms specify a coordinated route already designated by the Ports and Maritime Organization that Iran operated. The route runs directly along the Iranian coastline and shore, meaning every commercial vessel passes right by Iran's front door. The Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps Navy manages the transit lane. Every tanker needs approval on a ship-by-ship basis to remain. Commercial vessels only, no military ships can pass through. No cargo linked to hostile countries. Iran decides who qualifies to. Tolls are charged for security provision on every single trip. Iran determines which vessels are commercial before they let them slip. The passage runs north of Lyric Island on entry to the strait and exits from the south of Lyric. Iran controls the gate. This rerouting transfers the strait into Iran's territorial waters. An unprecedented change in the Persian Gulf, according to Iranian reports.
The strait is open, but Iran now sets the lane.
Every ship that passes goes through
Iran's domain.
Routes controlled and tolls collected at the gate. The strait reopened, but Iran
dictates the fate.
The strait was fully open before the conflict even started. Commercial shipping flowed freely until the bombing departed. Oil prices exploded and 6 merchant ships went down. Global supply chains fractured and the markets hit the ground. Now the strait reopened, but under completely different terms. Iran coordinates the traffic. That's what the announcement confirmed. Ship owners in the crude industry say they're going to wait and see. Partial recovery expected, but the passage won't be free. Israeli analyst Danny Citrinowic said Iran came out with the upper hand, demonstrated its ability to threaten and to close on its demand. He said any future arrangements need to be credibly enforced. Otherwise, the Hormuz card will likely be played again, of course. Axios reports the U.S. is considering $20 billion in exchange for Iran voluntarily agreeing to stop enriching uranium. Voluntary range, no multilateral controls, just voluntary disclosure by Iran compared to the JCPOA, which had international enforcement from the plan. The previous agreement had inspectors and multilateral oversight in place. The current framework relies on voluntary compliance. A different case. Iran's officials also warned if the naval blockade continues to hold, it will be considered a ceasefire violation and the strait will be controlled. And Coulter responded, the strait was open before we began the fight. It's open again now, everybody pretend this is a victory tonight. Iranian social media posted 3 moods about the situation at hand. Bad mood, straight up Trump. Good mood, straight up Iran across the land.
The strait is open, but Iran now sets the lane.
Every ship that passes goes
Through Iran's domain.
routes controlled and tolls collected at the gate. The strait reopened, but Iran
Dictates the fate.
The strait is open. That is a fact. But the terms are public routes designated by Iran, transit managed by the Revolutionary Guard, tolls charged on every vessel. Passage approved tanker by tanker. The shipping industry is watching. The oil markets are watching. The question isn't whether the strait is open. The question is, who controls it now? And that answer is in the terms. Here's what happened.